Hi there. Today it is a beautiful day. See that? It's really beautiful. And so I thought I'm gonna come out here. It is a little chilly, but it's a great day for like moving around and doing things that require a little bit of physicality. I don't think I've ever actually used that word before, but it just came into my brain. And so I'm going to go around and collect all the terracotta pots that are in my garden and bring them back to the spot under my deck where I kind of hold them over for the winter time, just so they don't crack. They'd probably be fine out here in the gully, but I just bring them in even so, just to make sure. And then some of them, like the boxwoods and stuff that I have planted, those I will use up on my porch. So we'll bring those up onto the porch and use those for like Christmassy things. But yeah, let's start collecting all the pots. Let's start down here, and I believe I just have this little guy right here, and then my Japanese maple there. That one we can bring up on the porch, and then I got that one. So I think honestly, oh, also look at how nice the lawn looks. Nate just he didn't mow. He blew all the leaves, and I said just blow some of them into my garden because it breaks down and acts like a nice mulch and nutrients for the garden. But look how nice it looks. He just got done doing it. There's like not a leaf in sight. So anyway, I think I'm gonna grab the gator actually. That way I can collect them all at once. But yeah, I also made him, or didn't make him, but I asked him to blow all the leaves in here too, so you can see all that. He's blown them all into this garden because they'll break down, and I had him do that last year, and they provided a nice mulch for me to prevent weeds and stuff before I get some mulch. But let's go get the gator. It's like 50 degrees right now. Make sure not to get any leaves in the yard. After he did such a nice job. Also want to do is collect my signs. I usually put those in the storage throughout the winter, so because they're all made out of wood and I don't want them to get ruined. So let's grab those too. We'll grab my raccoon alley. This is the OG sign that my brother Kenny made me, and then Nate put it on a chain for me. It was, I think I hooked it up with like a, I don't remember, some sort of string or something, and it worked for a while, but it kept falling down, so Nate put that chain on it. So we'll put that away. Oh, it's kind of sad, but we'll leave the raccoon. I usually leave him. He's fine. He's fine to leave out here. But I think that's pretty much it for this section. And then we'll go up here and grab. It's gonna be really sad to take this out, but I just don't wanna. You know what? I'll just take this off. Yeah. And so Bunny Boulevard, we'll also grab the Chipmunk Crossing. Put that away. Let's get the rest of the pots. I'm gonna drop most of these evergreens off on my front porch, and we'll just kind of arrange them a little bit to look nice. We are hosting Thanksgiving here on Thursday, so I'm gonna keep my pumpkin, and I'm still holding on to that fern. It's not looking terrible, but I feel like I need to bring down my heuchera, at least that one and that one are not looking the greatest, so I might keep that one, and then we'll just do a little arrangement of the evergreens. So let's get those unloaded.
If you think
of them put away. I'm not sure I love the lollipop tree right there, because I do have a greener lollipop, a couple of them over there, the pom-pom and the regular lollipop. So I might go ahead and swap it out and put that one back under my porch, or I might just trim this one. But you can see this one is the one that kind of turns bronze, and I'm not used to that. The ones I like to buy are the green velvet, and they don't do this. Like these ones right here, these are all green velvet, and they stay pretty nice and green. So that's the only thing. I'm not quite sure about that. So I might trim it, but right now I'm gonna trim some hydrangeas to put in that hanging basket. So I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna cut from these Annabelles right here. Really loving like that really golden brown color, so let's grab those. Alright, that should be enough. We're just gonna go pop all these in that hanging basket. Might have to get more. I usually just poke them into the dirt, but the dirt is kind of frozen right now, so this will do. And that actually looks pretty. I might just get a couple more to put on top there. Yeah, that's cute. I do really love this color, but I am going to go see what kind of spray paints I have, what colors, and I might even just like hit them with a little bit of color, depending on what I have. Where do we need one? One more. Go right there. Oh, that's so pretty. I normally wouldn't trim this time of year, but since it's up on my porch, maybe it will be fine. I'm gonna have to clean all these up, but cut some of the brown off, I guess, and hope it needs to be trimmed up anyway into a nice little ball. But maybe this will make it look greener. It's not bad, actually. And if I put some like Christmas lights on it after Thanksgiving, it might be pretty. Yeah, I like it. Now the rest of this stuff we're gonna go put down and store it below. And this is where I keep all my pots that I want to overwinter. So we will we'll put them right here. This is a nice spot because some of these have perennials in them. Like these will overwinter. That lamium will. They got a heuchera in there. Some have, like I think one has like a hosta in it. I can't remember. But anyway, the perennials will keep under here nice because they'll get enough moisture from like snow and rain and stuff. But then they'll also be protected from the deck and the house. So they should do just fine. So let me get the rest of that stuff into the corner there. I really hope that the Japanese maple survives. I've never done one before in a pot. Feels good to get that done. And honestly, I think I'm gonna cut these grass back while I'm here. These are actually really pretty. But the last time I left this much foliage on those grasses in the springtime, it just turned to mush and some of them died out. And I don't know if you guys remember that. And I basically kept all the good parts and separated it into a couple different chunks, and within like one season it, you know, grew back to that big chunk that it was now. But I don't want to leave these in there and have them turn to mush just like it did last time, because I don't want to do that again. And then this spring I can go in there and cut some of them up and distribute them to different parts of my garden. I'll be able to see the circumference of the plant, and I can cut it a little bit easier. But anyway, I'm gonna go throw these down in the little dump pile. These are brown. Those are probably from the bench when I redid the bench. All I have is white, green, gold. I don't know. What about like white and gold? Let's check these up and just see. Let's try these. I just want to see what it looks like. Okay, so that gold is like, you can't even tell the gold. It's just basically the same color as the leaves. It's just a little bit like bronzier, I guess. Let's see if this does anything to it. I really do like the color of this. I mean, that kind of looks like snow a little bit. I don't know. I kind of just like the natural color, to be honest. So I just kind of brush that off. I mean, I don't mind, because that makes it a little shiny. That kind of makes it shiny. I don't mind that. but you can't really tell, like, didn't change it color-wise. It does give it a little shine, and it might protect it a little bit, maybe, from blowing away. Yeah, that kind of gives it, oh, I like that. It does, it gives it a lot of shine. Oh, that's pretty. Because it's still natural, but it kind of gives it a little bit of dimension. All right, let's hang that back up. Nice. Okay, I kind of want to put something on top of these pots for like a mulch. I could just go grab some black mulch actually. But I was thinking I might have some like little tiny pine cones over under that pine tree over there. Or I could do rocks. So let me go see what I have. Oh, that's what it was missing. It's like, I knew I had a third thing there. Okay, yeah, let me see what I have. So I do have like pine cones under here. There's not very many of them, but I can scrounge around in here and get enough, I think. So I'm gonna do that. I did this before I slept. But that's alright. I like it. We'll definitely have to sweep up again. I don't even mind the sticks. I think it looks kind of natural. Take some of them out, but I kind of like it. We're gonna have just enough. And then we'll have to sweep again. really nice. I got all the pots picked up in the yard. The ones I'm saving over for winter are back where they need to be. I ended up putting that one right there. I think it'll be fine. It'll have enough coverage under here, and I've had that plant in there for, gosh, I don't know, probably like 7 years, 6-7 years. So I'll probably need to transplant it soon anyway. But you can see I still got like a little bulb thing left over from Christmas, but I decorate it every year for Christmas. But this should be really nice for now. I have this little corner with my rock mat that my grandma and grandpa made, excuse me, from rocks from Lake Michigan. And then I have my little variegated English boxwood here with the coneflower and my little fall guy. And then soon after Thanksgiving, we'll flip him over to winter. But we still got a little bit of time left. Got my pumpkins there, little trio of pumpkin, bird, and another one of these variegated boxwoods with these pine cones I collected. And then that tree from Lollipop Lane. I think it looks a lot better cut back like that into a more of a round little shape. Then I've got this little trio down here. It's kind of hard to see with the sun. Here, let me try to cover it up. So I got a trio of just regular boxwood, heuchera, and then my cute owl that my dad gave me. This owl is so cute. I love him, but you can't see the back of him is so cool. It's like this bluish, can you see that? It's like this, there you go, like a bluish gold color. But anyway, he just adds lots of like character, texture, and shine. And then of course the fern that I'm just kind of holding on for dear life because I think it looks so pretty still in the crock that my sister and brother gave me. And then this little trio right here with the pine cones that we added. And then this is a rock that my nephew Simeon gave me from the Muskegon River that he found. So I think it's really pretty. Keep it right there. And then of course our little hanging basket here. But it's really fun because I didn't spend any money. As you guys know, I love rearranging things and doing things where I can just use what I have, and it just feels so good and feels so fun, and it's easy to do to give a little fresh facelift to everything. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope that you had fun just walking around the yard, collecting some pots and repurposing them up here on my porch. I have never done it this early before. Usually I leave them out till after Thanksgiving, and then I go collect them and use them for my kind of Christmas winter decor. But it's kind of nice to have them up here for fall stuff too before Thanksgiving. So I really like this because I can use like the heuchera. I can still use that right now. You see that one right there? I can still use that one right now. The pumpkins still look really cool with my evergreen stuff. I just normally don't do that. So this has been a lot of fun. And that fern, I mean, that's a little bit of summer still hanging on up here for dear life. So this is really fun for me. And of course to do on a beautiful, sunny, warm day. Like I know it's probably around 55 now, but it just feels absolutely beautiful with that sun shining on my face. So thank you, God, for the sun. But anyway, happy Thanksgiving. I don't know if I'll see you before Thanksgiving, so I hope that you just have lots of fun with your friends and family, eat lots of good food, eat lots of sweets like pies and cookies and maybe cheesecakes. That's what I would do if I was you. I'd go for the dessert first. That's probably what I'm be doing at my house. But all right, well, I hope that you guys have a great Thanksgiving. I sure am thankful for each and every one of you. And I pray that you just have a blessed day today, whatever day you're watching this. And if you're not getting together with friends and family, I'm just thinking about that. I'm thinking about the people that might not have somewhere to go or someone to hang out with. There's still something to be thankful for. Just the fact that, and I know I say this all the time, but just the fact that you're living and you're breathing right now, that you have breath in your lungs, that's something to be thankful for. Just the fact that you're watching this movie right now probably means that you have a TV or an iPad or an iPhone or a phone of some sort. So that right there is something like to be pretty thankful for, honestly. But anyway, I just want you to know that I'm so very thankful for each and every one of you. Even if you just spend a couple of minutes with me in this movie or any other movie, I really appreciate it, and I hope that you know that you are loved by me, you're loved by God, and I'm sure there's someone else out there in your life that loves you too. So happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you next time. Bye. You want to say happy Thanksgiving? You want to tell them? Say happy Thanksgiving. Tell them how much we love them and we appreciate them. He's like, listen, lady, leave me alone. Little boy, tell him happy Thanksgiving, little boy. Can you tell him? You tell him, bud?